right, ladies and gentlemen, is everybody ready for a parade? All right. Once again, on behalf of the Cambridge City Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to welcome everybody to Cambridge City, and also the Henry County Community Health, Cambridge City Family Health Partners, sponsoring music for today and yesterday. They are a great big part of the community. Dr. Corey Thomas, Billy Geis, Becky Strunk, and their teammates are helping make Cambridge City a better place to live, and they care for you like family. Also, I'd like to thank a sponsor, Dot Food, for the trophies for this year's Canal Days float contestants. Dot Foods here in Cambridge City, also a big part of the Cambridge City community. We're going to be starting things off with the American Legion Post 169. Cambridge City American Legion Post 169 Color Guard is going to be leading the parade. They are 350 members strong, including the American Legion Auxiliary and Sons of the American Legion. Once we get the color guard up here front and center, we'll ask you to rise for the national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here to present the colors of the American Legion Post 169 right here in Cambridge City, Indiana. 350 members strong, including the American Legion Auxiliary and Sons of the American Legion. Would you please rise and remove your headgear for the national anthem?
Put your hand on your chest. Like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to David Siggers and the American Legion Post 169. As always, fantastic job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Canal Days 2023, a walk through time. Up next, we're going to have the Cambridge City Volunteer Fire Department. The fire department is carrying the Lincoln Eagles Golden football team. Lincoln Golden Eagles football team. The Cambridge City Volunteer Fire Department consists of 25 volunteers under the Chief Jeff Gabbard. Of the 25 department, 3 females, 1 paramedic, and 3 EMTs. The Cambridge City Volunteer Fire Department and your Lincoln Golden Eagles football team. Give a big round of applause. These guys put a lot of time in. Was pulling up the duck here. Don't forget to get your duck for the duck race. $3 a duck or 2 for $5 if you mention my name. Cambridge City Chamber of Commerce duck race down at the park under the bridge. Up next we've got the Dublin Volunteer Fire Department and EMS. Large engine number 43 is carrying the Girl Scout Troop 03317, led by Abigail Ulrich. They meet every other Tuesday evening at the Dublin's Friend Church. Troop 03317 of the Girl Scouts, led by Abigail Ulrich, carried by the Dublin Volunteer Fire Department and EMS. Big thank you to all these local fire departments because they are volunteer. These guys use their own time to train to help protect our Western Wayne communities. All right, coming up behind Dublin, we have the Strawn Volunteer Fire Department from Strawn, Indiana. Our neighbors just to the west. Take that back. It's the Milton, Washington Township Volunteer Fire Department. Following Dublin here. Milton is a small community just to the south of Cambridge City, Indiana. And once again, it's an all-volunteer fire department. These guys spend a lot of time training just to protect this area, Milton and Washington Township. A big thank you to these guys for all the time they put in, the time it takes to be a volunteer fire department. It's a beautiful day for a parade. All right, now we got the Strawn Volunteer Fire Department. You say Strawn is just a small town just west of Cambridge City on US 40. And they are an all-volunteer fire department from Strawn, Indiana. Strawn, we have the Centerville Fire Department. Centerville is one of our neighbors, just to the east. And a big thank you to Reed EMS Ambulance Service. Reed supports and helps protect everybody in the Wayne County area. Reed EMS Ambulance Service. And then followed up by the Bentonville Volunteer Fire Department. Bentonville is just another town a little bit south of here. All volunteers. Takes a lot of time to keep training and keep current. keep the equipment in good operating order. All right, our first float, we have the Dublin Gospel Mission Youth Float. The youth group meets Wednesdays at 7 and includes the ages 5 through 12 and a group for middle school and high schoolers. Join them for fun and getting plugged into God. The Dublin Gospel Mission Youth Float.
Really far back there. First bank, there's a big gap.
Dublin, Indiana, Dublin Gospel Mission Youth Float.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Once again, they meet on Wednesdays at 7 and includes ages 5 through 12. They also have a group for middle school and high schoolers. So you can join them in Dublin, Indiana. All right. Got to pause in the action here. Once again, it's a time to send out again a big thank you to Henry Community Health, Cambridge City Family Health Partners. They're a proud sponsor of the Canal Days for 2023. Dr. Corey Thomas and his team making Cambridge City a better place to live, and they care for you like family. Quality care. And they're just up the street here to the east. I don't know what the address is, but you can't miss it if you're going out of town towards the east.
And that's what I did.
All right, up next we've got the First Bank of Richmond representing. First Bank of Richmond is a community bank, supported many community events, including the concerts in the park. If you haven't had a chance to see the concerts in our park, they are a good time and they are free. So Richmond, First Bank Richmond has been a big supporter of the concerts in the park. Join their Customer Appreciation Day on October 20th. They can do great things together. They've got branches in Cambridge City, Centerville, and in Richmond and the surrounding areas. First Bank of Richmond. Proud to be a partner of the Wayne County community. Like I say, they're a big sponsor for us. The concerts in the park, and there's probably plenty more to come. They were a big part of sponsoring that and making that happen for our community. First Bank of Richmond. And there's my beautiful wife sitting in the middle on the tailgate.
With the white shirt.
All right, up next, looks like we've got a 57, 56 Chevy, 55 Chevrolet, beautiful looking car. It's back in the days of Grease Lightning.
Woohoo!
American Graffiti. All right, this looks like a 1967 Plymouth Fury convertible. Beautiful looking car. Driven by Mike Brandon. A 1967 Plymouth Fury convertible. Nice looking ride. And I think there in the back seat is one of the persons responsible for the beautiful murals in these towns. Pamela Bliss right there, ladies and gentlemen. She's helping make Cambridge City a better place to live. And a cool place to look at. All right, up next we have one of our local businesses, Syncor Security. Syncor has been in town here for quite a while. They do security services for residential, commercial, anything you need to keep an eye on, Syncor can help you out with. I believe their office is located right up by the Goal A Center. Stop in and see the guys at Syncor. They can help keep you safe. Syncor Security. They got the bookkeeper out there throwing candy out.
Here we go.
All right, up next is one of our big sponsors. Henry Community Health, Cambridge City Family Health Partners, has been proud to be a member of the Cambridge City community for 15 years. Dr. Corey Thomas, Billy Geis, Becky Strunk, and their team are privileged to provide quality care here and look forward to years to come. They care for you like family. Big thank you to these guys for sponsoring the music for yesterday and today. We have the Grand Marshal, Bill Tyler, riding with his wife Diane and sister Janet. Mr. Tyler has been a valued and highly respected coach since 1975, coaching football, wrestling, basketball, girls, softball, and great success. He's also portrayed Santa Claus for the community for over 40 years. We're honored to recognize him as a 2023 Grand Marshal. Followed up by the Lincoln High School Middle School Marching Band and the cheerleaders, the Lincoln Golden Eagle cheerleaders, and their camp attendees. Future cheerleaders right there. Up next, we have a float with a bunch of people on it from 1978. They're celebrating their 45th class reunion this year. They enjoyed the best rock and roll in history while also rocking the basketball court with the best record to date of 18 wins and 3 losses. And their school spirit was as big as their personalities and their hair. Rock on! Class of 1978! Yeah! Life is good. Western Wayne Schools. All right, this is the 4-H Fair Queen and their court. 2023 Wayne County 4-H Fair Queen, Audrey Bell and her courts. Beautiful day for a parade. Up next, we got the 2023 Canal Days Queen, or 22 Canal Days Queen, Bailey Bergen, driven by Brenda McLean. The 2022 Canal Days Queen, Bailey Bergen. Now, following her is the 2023 Canal Days Queen, Paige Robinson, driven by Brandon Pennington. Paige Robinson, the 2023 Canal Days Queen. Followed also by the Queen's Court, driven by Clint Newton. Thank you, girls, for participating in this pageant. It makes Canal Days a whole lot better.
You want to say the first runner-up is Delilah Raines in there?
First runner-up was Delilah Raines. Wave to us, Delilah.
Delilah, wave!
Delilah, the first runner-up right there. And the court. Thank you very much, girls, for running. All right. Up next, we have the 2023 Junior King and Queen, Edward Horst and Carson Judy, escorted by the runner-ups, Carrie Dunaway and Jace Patterson, driven by AJ Stewart. 2023 Canal Days Junior King and Queen. Edward Horst and Carson Judy, driven by AJ Stewart, Stewart's Garage. All right, up next we got the 2023 Canal Days Senior Queen, Miss Shirley Wiesner, driven by her son Jerry. Big part of our community for a long time. Thank you, guys. All right. Up next, we've got a memorial. The New Days Kiwanis 2022 Citizen of the Year was Julia Henderson. Sadly, Julia passed away in June of this year. Representing her and keeping her memory alive today is all of her family. Julia Henderson, the 2022 Citizen of the Year. All right. Up next, we got Brighter Path Incorporated miniature therapy horses. Buzz and Tina, the Marvelous Minis, is an equine-assisted therapy outreach program helping students reach their physical, cognitive, emotional, and social goals. Find them online or on Facebook. Brighter Path Incorporated.
Look at the pony!
All right, and we have the 4-H team, Wayne County 4-H Horse and Pony Drill Team.
Go, Paul!
4-H Horse and Pony Club, they present the flags and perform routine during every evening of the county fair. Color Guard is about the team and American pride. And there we have the small horses from Brighter Path. All right. Western Wayne Schools. Western Wayne Schools, opportunities to soar. All right. Up next, we got Brody Ulrich, the second debut of the Anthony's Foods cars. Brody restored these cars to their former glory in 2020, returning them to the parade for the first time since last year, since 1999. He hopes to keep them coming back every year. Brody Ulrich and his restorations. All right. Up next, we got Life Connections Church. Is that right? Life Connections Church is a vision connecting Christ to family and community by doing life together His way. Their mission is to reach friends and family and communities with the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ. Life Connections Church. All right, up next we have the Boys and Girls Club of Wayne County, Wayne Bank Unit, located in Pershing, Indiana. Big part of our community, they're in Pershing. And a big thank you to Wayne Bank for their support. The Boys and Girls Club of Wayne County. Up next we have the Hoosier Youth Challenge Academy. The Hoosier Youth Challenge Academy is located in Knightstown and offers military-based training to at-risk youth who have not graduated from high school. They train and mentor these youths to develop skills in education and self-discipline to become successful young adults. In a 17-and-a-half-month program, they completely free of cost. Hoosier Youth Challenge Academy. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. A fine-looking group of people.
Long time ago. Heard it on the radio.
That's pretty awesome. Hoosier Youth Challenge Academy. All right, up next we have Scary Hollows Incorporated. Join them for the 11th year at Scary Hollows Trail on Foundry Road in Cambridge City, just 2 miles south of the library on Wagner Road. Their opening day is September 29th. Visit them online for more information. Scary Hollows Incorporated. They've been scaring people for a long time. Their 11th year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the new and improved Boy Scout Troop 6. They are based out of Cambridge City, Indiana, and currently seeking more members. Chad Bartlett is the Scoutmaster, and Nathan Ulrich is the chapter rep. Boy Scout Troop 6. Right here in Cambridge City, Indiana. Scouting is fun. All right, up next we got the Dublin Community Club, established in 1951. The Dublin Community Club has been a safe and family-friendly place. Within the community to spend nights and weekends, they offer open skate nights as well as a place for public and private gatherings. And they are the grand prize winner of the floats. The Dublin Community Club. Thank you guys for participating. Grand prize winner for the float contest.
Obviously, all three of those kids working together.
A big part of our community is the Dublin Community Club. How many people have been skating at the Community Club? And Miss Marguerite Clark. Everybody give her a big warm hello. Miss Marguerite Clark, a big part of the Dublin Community Club. Making it happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Batman of Richmond. Did you know he is currently running for the mayor of Richmond? Look for him as David Batman Carpenter on the ballot. It's Batman. All right. Following him, we've got the Whitewater Valley Corvette Club. Organized in 2013, the club currently has 40 members. Today, there are 17 cars coming through, according to a year in honor of the Canal Days theme, a walk through time. The Whitewater Valley Corvette Club. Thank you for participating in the parade, the Whitewater Valley Corvette Club. Once again, a big thank you to the Whitewater Valley Corvette Club for participating in our parade. It's a beautiful day for a ride in a convertible. And I'm assuming they're lined up in order to age. The oldest one first, the newest one in the back end. It's amazing. It's amazing how they've changed throughout the years. And price has gone up a little bit too on them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have the Wayne County Republican Party. They are working together for responsible government. They are supporting Ron Oler for mayor, and the state senator Jeff Ratz is riding behind the float in a truck. Wayne County Republican Party. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wayne County Republican Party, followed up by State Senator Jeff Ratz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next float is from All You Need Events and Flag Football Team. From your wedding day to milestones to like your child's birthday or your 50th anniversary, All You Need Events will be there through every stage of your life for all your party rental and coordination needs. Let them walk you through time with you. They're also the proud sponsor of K3 Flag Football Team, and they are the first runner-up of the float competition. First runner-up in the float competition. Thank you very much. All You Need Events and Flag Football Team. They can plan everything you need from your wedding day to your child's birthday, 50th anniversary. They are there through every stage of your life. And behind them we have the Medicenter Flag Football Team, coached by Ryan Riggs, Ben Collin, and Steve Brown. Behind them we have the Winding Branch Flag Football Team, sponsored by Winding Branch Golf Course and coached by David Couch.
I told Dave I said you need to be in charge. I walked out to Dave, Dusty. I'm like, oh David, please come in charge. Oh my gosh.
Winding Branch Flag Football Team. All right, behind them we have T&M Tree Service and Flag Football Team. T&M Tree Service is your locally family-owned tree business that specializes in all your tree servicing and landscaping needs. They are escorting the proud sponsors of the T&M Flag Football Team. T&M Tree Service and T&M Tree Service Flag Football Team. Behind them, we've got the Gole Flag Football Cheerleading Team, coached by Alicia Hood. The cheerleaders are grades K3 and cheer at the flag football games at the Gole in September. The Gole Flag Football Cheerleading Team, directed by Alicia Hood, I'm sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have Cub Scout Pack 6. They range from age to 5 to 11, both boys and girls in the pack. They meet every other Tuesday night in Creeds Park. Got more of the cheer team from the Gole. And this is a Cub Scout Pack 6. Ages range from 5 to 11, both boys and girls meeting in the park every other Tuesday night. Cub Scout Pack 6. All right, coming up next, we have the Red Chandelier entry. The boutique in Cambridge City, right here downtown, offers boutique-style clothing, custom engravings, and unique gifts. Visit them at 1 East Main Street. They put put together a wonderful float for this parade for your enjoyment, and they are the second place winners of the float parade contest. Second place goes to the Red Chandelier. The Red Chandelier Boutique, Cambridge City, Indiana, right downtown, 1 East Main Street. Thank you, guys. All right, up next we got the Cambridge City Youth League, or CCYL. They would like to thank everyone in the community for their continued support and look forward to seeing you all next season. The Cambridge City Youth League, a big part of our community. Thanks to all the coaches, all the help, all the time it takes to put this on. But it is a great investment in our kids. All right, up next we have another local business, Dara's Lawn Care. Ryan Dara from Dara's Lawn Care. He's been in business cutting grass and making the world like a better looking place. He's out there working hard about every day, making Wayne County and the surrounding areas better, a better place to look at, 1 yard at a time. Ryan Dara, Dara's Lawn Care, right here in Cambridge City, Indiana. All your lawn care and snow removal needs. He can make it look good. Making the world a better place, 1 yard at a time. All right, up next we got a couple of tractors. We got a 1941 Farmall B, driven by Dwight McDonald, a 1941 Farmall B. And then behind him we've got a 1949 Farmall C tractor driven by Alan McDonald. 1941 and 1949, then we come all the way up to 1974, a John Deere 6030 tractor owned and driven by Daryl Howe, and Daryl has Claire with him. 1974 John Deere 6030. Behind him we've got a different color, a 1965 Alice Chalmers D21, driven by Cale Tressler and Chloe. 1965 D21. Behind him we've got Noah Early driving a John Deere. That's Noah Early on the John Deere. And then Melvin Moister and Madison in the golf cart. Thank you for being a participant in the parade. All right, up next we've got Cox Lawn and Landscape. Is a full outdoor service company. Cox Lawn and Landscape has been in Cambridge City local service company for 8 years. They are a Christ-centered company that looks to be the light for Christ in all their work. Call for all your outdoor work needs. Cox Lawn and Landscape. Cambridge City, making Cambridge City look better 1 yard at a time. Cox Lawn and Landscape. Followed by him we have TNC Salvage with his Chevy Wrecker. TNC Salvage out of Cambridge City, Indiana. Another fine business in our small community. Makes the world go around. Up next we've got a big three trucks here. We got Miller's Wood Specialties. Miller's Wood Specialties is a big part of Wayne County, or the Cambridge City community. They've got pallet processing and everything. They've got a lot of stuff going on. Miller Wood Specialties, Cambridge City, Indiana. Millerwood Specialties and the Miller family have been a part of Cambridge City for a long, long time. Unfortunately, we've had the passing of Joe Miller this year, so long time Cambridge City resident, teacher, entrepreneur. A big thank you to the Miller family, Cambridge City, Indiana. All right, up next we got a bunch of Jeeps coming at you. Jeeps is a different kind of vehicle, and the club, once you buy one, you can't get it out of your blood. A lot of beautiful Jeeps. Riding in a Jeep makes getting there a whole lot more fun. And followed up by one of the car show entries. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the parade for 2023. Thank you for coming out. We're working really hard to make it bigger and better next year. So come back and see us. And we will we'll do it again next fall.
Can I take this and go find Bill?